Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, the party's not over. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Guys, as you know, we have been seeing some major movement in the price of XRP over the last few days to a week. And I'll tell you what, a lot of people think that that price is running out of steam. But guys, I'm here to tell you that I don't think that party is even close to being over. And I want you to take a look at this article right down here. Just check out this title. Ripple price party not over yet, as this entry level can still bring 40% more gains going forward. Now, just take a listen to some of these highlights. Ripple price prints a staggering performance this week. XRP has a stellar, pardon the pun in there, performance for March with 60% gains on the books. That is absolutely amazing. Expect to see some substantial fades under profit-taking pressure with opportunities to get in again. Ripple XRP price is jumping higher on several positive headlines as the Securities and Exchange Commission is close to losing its lawsuit against Ripple, after the Commodities and Futures Trading Commission stepped in and marked several cryptocurrencies as a commodity that falls under the supervision of that same CFTC. The SEC is set to be simply overruled on its jurisdiction. That is phenomenal as well. This has unleashed a substantial rally for XRP price that could still add another leg higher and target the 73 cents on the top side. Ripple price could top that 100% price increase. Ripple price has been on a tear these past few days. No kidding. We have been seeing just some amazing gains just in a matter of hours, just going up like that. Not only this week, but the whole month will end with a stellar performance. And I think that's kind of funny, guys, that they're using that in there. I think they're actually doing it with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, of course, with XLM, right? Chasing that rally now is a bit late and risky, although there are some levels to keep an eye on. Those levels offer a window of opportunity to get in again and sit tight, that slingshot up towards 73 cents. XRP already made a first test in search of support under the pressure of the fade near 52.3 cents. That level held firmly in the Asia Pac test early Thursday. Chances are big that by the U.S. trading session, 58.52 gets tested again for a breach to another high. In case 52.3 does not hold, certainly 48 cents is a perfect candidate to buy the dip and still target that 73 cents on the upside. Guys, this is absolutely phenomenal. We are really seeing a major run for XRP. Now, having said that, right now today, I read another article out there that was talking about the Korean exchanges, and guys, they're at it again. They are just pumping the price like crazy. And I want to show you what it looks like on Fiat Leak for those who didn't see it the other day, because I'll tell you what, it is something to behold in real time. Let's just check this out. Now, guys, just look at the volume going on here right now in South Korea. It is absolutely wild. And for those who don't know, South Korea was the major catalyst for that 2017 bull run for XRP, where we saw staggering percentage gains. Now, guys, just take a look right now. We're up back over 55 cents as we record this. Now, hey, most folks are absolutely seeing some major hints that we're about to get a decision really soon. And a lot of them out there are believing that Ripple is going to get an absolute win and that this case is going to be truly precedent setting. Now, guys, just take a look at this article right here. Ripple and the industry wait to see if XRP case will be a small splash or a tsunami. March 30th, 2023. Just let's take a listen. A decision from a federal judge in the first half of this year could settle a long-standing dispute between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, opinions vary as to how broad of an impact the decision could have on digital assets. A pivotal court decision could come as soon as to whether a major cryptocurrency is a security, following years of back and forth between the Securities Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs. Let's guys, right back from 2013 all the way through to 2020, Ripple was in there talking with the SEC, and they waited until all that time had passed. And when Jay Clayton was walking out of the office on his last day to drop a lawsuit against Ripple with respect to unregistered security sales, guys, it doesn't even pass the smell test, and not one prong of the Howey test was met. And so most folks are thinking that Ripple's going to get an absolute win here. Now, Ripple and the SEC asked for a ruling from a judge in September, and a decision is expected during the first part of this year. At the heart of it is a dispute over whether the company's sale of XRP token is an unregistered security, as the SEC claims. The SEC has accused Ripple of raising $1.3 billion in 2020 through the sale of XRP, and has also sued CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Christian Larson. Now, what's amazing is this. Why isn't Jeb McCaleb's name up there? Because, hey, look at how much XRP that he had in his taco stand when he left. And didn't he just go through selling it? Yeah, he did. But it always interests me that that guy's name is not up on the block. Now, what kind of precedent the decision could set for the broader digital asset industry will be up to the judge. Either way it figures to influence the value of XRP, the sixth largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, with a total market value of over $28 billion as of Wednesday afternoon. Guys, I'm telling you what, you know how impactful that Howey test was? I mean, we're still talking about it today, and that was in the 1940s. I mean, you're talking 80 years. I'm telling you, when this decision is done, it's my belief that the impacts of this decision, if it has to go all the way to the Supreme Court, who knows? But the impacts are going to be long felt. In fact, could carry on right into another 80 years, if not 100 years, of what this space is going to be. Now, the general impact could be highly specific to the facts of SEC versus Ripple, limiting any broader impact, said Ashley Ebersole, general counsel at OX Labs and a former SEC lawyer. Or the court could release an opinion that reaches more legal issues and has a more dramatic effect. Others say the case has been overhyped and really won't have major legal impact. Well, guys, I don't think many of us in this space believe that. Certainly John Deaton doesn't hold that view. And of course, Jeremy Hogan doesn't either. Now, regardless of who wins, the actual impact on regulation is neither zero than the fate of Ripple itself and its counsel and executive, said Ty Galach, a one-time counsel to former SEC Commissioner Kara Stein, now president and CEO of Healthy Markets Association. If Ripple wins, it will be a pretty significant public relations win, even if it's not an important legal one for the industry. If the SEC wins, Gallich says, he expects a day of chest pumping for the SEC and the industry to then move on quickly. Guys, I'm telling you what, we are going to see such a major issue in this. And I want to go down here because we all know what's going to happen if the SEC wins. If the SEC wins, guys, I'll tell you what, it is absolutely game over for this space. They're going to come at us with such a vengeance. It is going to be surreal. Now, if Ripple wins, Ripple has made a fair notice argument in court, saying that the SEC did not give enough advance warning that selling XRP was not allowed, essentially echoing broader criticism from the industry over a lack of specific digital asset guidance from the agency. A recent Supreme Court decision in a banking-related case, Bittner versus the United States, supported that fair notice argument. Without fair notice of what activity is prohibited by the statutory language, Ripple can claim its right of due process has been violated, which provides a defense that will negate liability, said Agnes Gambill West, a visiting senior research fellow at Mercatus Center. If Ripple wins, especially on its argument of whether it was given fair notice that the agency considered XRP to be a security, that could lead to a powerful defense, she said. Other crypto companies could then use that against future SEC litigation, she added. Such a ruling would be a big win for the industry. Now, a Ripple win could mean a win for political press relations of the crypto industry and its allies, said Better Markets Gallage. If Ripple were to win, I would expect some policy, some lawmakers, maybe even some existing regulators, certainly crypto industry titans, to say, see, we told you all along that this stuff can't be securities. A Ripple win for the industry won't be vast and won't hamstring the SEC, he said, but it would give industry advocates a talking point for legislative initiatives, he added. Now, I'm going to tell you what, guys, I think a Ripple win is going to actually make this guy look like he doesn't even know what he's talking about. And I'll tell you why. Because when you saw that Howey case take place, look at the impact that it had. And you're telling me that when we're talking about the definition of what a digital asset is, and if Ripple gets a win and we get a definition for that and how that's going to play out in the long term, they're minimizing the impact here as far as I'm concerned, because I'll tell you what, that is going to have amazing ripple effects, pardon the pun, through this whole space, because everybody's going to want to pony along and get on the coattails of that defense. And it will literally put the SEC in handcuffs when it comes to a lot of these, various assets. Just look at how that library token decision is affecting this case. I mean, in that situation, you had the actual founders of Library found guilty of selling an unregistered security, having to pay a fine, while the Library token itself in the secondary market was deemed not to be a security. And that is having major impacts in this case. It is truly going to be something. Now, either side could appeal the court's decision too, further prolonging the fight. The court may also choose not to issue a full summary judgment either. There are three options here. One side wins, the other side wins, nobody wins, and the fight goes on, says Gallage. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think what we're going to see here is a major decision in Ripple's favor. And when you just take a look at this and you see the flow of stuff coming through, it is absolutely amazing. There we go. We had to wait for the video to catch up, but look at that. I mean, you're talking like a monster stream going all the way in there into South Korea. I'm telling you guys, it is going to be wild. And I am so happy that you're here along for the ride. Guys, now more than ever, you're going to definitely want to have your plan in place. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio to make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that will really help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com. And we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is a video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments right down there in the comment section. Open it up to the community and get their 2 cents and start a discussion. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget about that notification bell, because as you know, things in this space change lightning fast, and I want to get that information out to you as soon as possible. And on top of that, I don't want you missing out on any of our regularly released videos. Now, guys, I've been looking at the stats, and so many of you are watching, and we just need a few more of you subscribing. Guys, help get this channel over that 50,000 subscriber mark. That would be absolutely amazing, and your support means a whole lot. So guys, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.